All right, John Kohler with growingyourgreens.com, and check out, what are we looking at here? Let me back up a little bit. You can see the full creation. So originally we had these hoops, and that's for making, in the wintertime we could put plastic over it, so we'll have like a nice greenhouse effect. In the summertime we could put either a shade cloth over it or basically some clear or white fabric to prevent bugs and to get into the plants, but still allowing the sun in. And so I had an idea to make a trellis, basically using the hoops. So we could basically take off this trellis. We didn't glue it together. We could take off this trellis, take it out, and then in the wintertime we could still use the hoops part of this. So we have basically nylon trellis material they sell at the garden store, and it's basically comes in a package. It's 30 feet by I think 10 feet, and so we use one whole piece, so that's 300 square feet of trellis area in this interesting design. So we have a hoop with both sides actually have the nylon trellis material, and then we have a pole in the center going all the way down, and then it goes all the way up. So that's 300 square feet. So now the reason why we did that is because normally we planted all melons here when we planted melons with 12-inch spacing. Normally melons will make a big vine, and since I'm doing a square foot garden or biointensive style, I don't have a whole lot of space since I have a standard residential house. So I need to grow up and need to utilize airspace that plants normally wouldn't grow in. So what this means is a little extra labor. So you can see this plant is starting to vine out, and I could, lift it up here, and it's, getting kind of big. So the goal is to, once they get big enough, we'll get them on this trellis, and we'll either clip them or tie them to the trellis and train them up and train them to grow on this trellis. So hopefully another episode you'll see this whole trellis covered in green, and hopefully you'll see it covered in green, and then also you'll see it covered in green with fruits hanging down. Now, this material is a nylon basically, and it's actually quite strong. We did tie them with tie wraps on the ends there, and it's pretty sturdy. I wouldn't have gone straight up if I was just doing a straight up trellis. I wouldn't have gone this high using PVC. I would have used something like electrical conduit, but the reason that we did it this way is because we had these hoops. So with a hoop is an arch, and as you know, an arch is can carry a lot of weight. It's the old in the olden times, Romans and whatnot, they made arches to hold up buildings and whatnot. So I mean, the arch is pretty strong, so it gives some rigidity to this frame. So we're gonna see if this works over the summertime. I love trying new things. It definitely looks interesting in the front yard. We'll get a lot of people stopping to check out what I have growing here. So you can see the front yard garden here, just an overview. I think the last bed to get planted out is the first one, and this one I'm doing more of a traditional square foot garden, and this will be another episode. So John Kohler with Growing Your Greens, growing melons up a nylon trellis made with PVC, half-inch PVC tubing, and we'll see you next time.